Alright, let's test this out to see if there's any sound here. I'm just trying to get used to all this. know there's a little bit delay on the channel, so just trying to check it out. So to see if there's any sound here. I'm just trying to get used to all this. I know there's a little bit delay on the channel, so. Alright, sound is good. So basically what I'm doing is I'm going to play this on grounded mode, which is the highest difficulty in the game. So limited resources, all that good stuff. I'm probably beating this game at least 5-6 times, maybe even more. I think I originally played it on normal on PS3, probably did a couple walkthroughs on that. Then I got it on remastered on PS4, and I think I beat it on easy once, hard, survival plus. I mean, this is probably one of my top games I've played in the last 10 years, I think. So let's see here. Continue new game plus. New game. Let's try grounded mode. Let's see, the last time I played this was 2 years ago. Probably during my summer break, 2 years ago. 2016, June. Look at that. Let's see this. So if you haven't played this game, I highly recommend it for sure. It is probably, like I said, one of my favorite games I've played in a long time. The second one's coming out, and they just had a really awesome trailer on E3 for it. And if you haven't seen it, I would highly recommend just checking it out. I mean, like the gameplay, the way characters move is just unreal. I mean, to think I started playing games. I mean, I think I got my first Nintendo when I was 3 or 4 years old, and to see how games have come along is just mind-boggling.
Tommy, listen to me. He is the contractor. He's the contractor, okay? I can't lose this job. I understand. Let's talk about this.
I think one of the reasons why I like this game so much is because it's just, I mean, between the gameplay and the storyline, I love movies, I love, video games. People can say all they want about it, but, a lot of people love movies. It's just this type of game. It's just like basically a movie that you can participate in, which is awesome.
Honey, please not right now. I do not have the energy for this.
I mean, like the dialogue and everything is just great. The relationship building throughout, the characterization, how they build tension in the game. I mean, it's just one of those things that, games have become like an art form now, on par with movies.
You like it?
Honey, this is...
So this is Joel and Sarah. Joel's the main character in a game.
No. Oh, ha ha.
Where did you get the money for this?
Drugs. I sell hardcore drugs.
Oh, good. You started helping out with the mortgage then.
Yeah, you wish.
You and me both. The calm before the storm. Did see a second person on there. I wonder who came on. Didn't say hi. I'm gonna have to invest in a cam too for
Hello?
this.
Sarah, honey, I need to get your daddy on the phone.
Uncle Tommy, what time is it?
I need to talk to your dad now. There's something.
Uncle Tommy? Hello?
Shit's about to go down.
What was that on? Oh, dang it. I forgot to give this to him.
Oh, thanks, Pops. That's so kind of you. I'm playing too many other games. I gotta get used to this stuff.
Phone's dead. Dad?
Right now, it feels like the controls are pretty loose here. I'm gonna have to figure this out real quick.
Daddy?
Let me remember the controls. Let's see. Okay, I mean that doesn't. L2, yeah. I mean. All right, I'll figure it out.
You in here?
Seem to be somehow connected to the
Where
nationwide
the heck
pandemic.
are you?
We've received reports that victims afflicted with the infection show signs of increased aggression, and
That's nearby.
there seems to be some commotion coming from
Oh, snap.
What was that?
Shit's about to go down, Sarah. Better go find Dad.
Dad? What is going on?
Here, hold on, I gotta plug in my phone real quick. Oh no. There we go.
There's his phone. 8 missed calls. Where the hell are you? Call me on my way.
Well, you would think she would call him back, but. Hey, Ro, get out of there. God.
Where is he?
Cat's like right behind the TV. Right now. Uh-oh.
There you are.
Sarah,
Acting
Are
like
you
I haven't
okay?
played this game before.
Yeah?
does anyone come in here?
Get him.
No, who would come in here?
Don't go near the doors. Just stand back there.
Good girl. Stay off.
You're kind of freaking me out. What's going on?
It's the Coopers.
Hanging with
Somebody
Mr.
ride with 'em.
Cooper.
I think they're sick.
I'm kind of sick.
Oh shit.
Jesus. Jimmy!
Dad?
Honey, come here. Come here. Jimmy! Jimmy, stay back!
Shoot him!
Jimmy, I am warning you! Don't!
He just got whippled. Basically meaning he got headshot.
You shot him.
Sarah,
I saw him this morning.
Jimmy, there is something bad going on. You've got to get out of here. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Tommy, come on.
Oh, you think something bad's going on? I mean, you got some guy banging on your door, coming
Any idea
through,
what's going on out there?
I got
trying to eat your face.
Shit. You got blood all over you.
Ain't mine. Let's just get out of here.
This ain't half the people in Sydney lost their minds.
Just please go.
Oh,
So a parasite.
it's 2018. Everyone's lost their minds.
Can you tell me what happened?
Later.
Hey, Sarah. How you holding up, honey?
Hi, Tommy.
I'm fine. Can you hear us on the radio?
Yeah, sure thing.
Yeah, bump that little John. Or whatever new rapper.
No radio.
Chief Keef.
Yeah, we're doing great. A minute ago, newsman wouldn't shut up.
He said where to go?
He said, Army's put up roadblocks on the highway.
Oh my
into Travis
god.
County.
We need to get the hell out of
Rogue is messing with the PlayStation and just basically had a controller fall on
They say how
her.
many are dead?
Probably a lot. Found this one family on Mango.
Stay away from the PlayStation.
Right.
You're being naughty.
Jesus Christ, how did this happen?
They got no clue. But we ain't the only town. First they're saying it's just the South. Now they're going on about the East Coast and West Coast.
Oh,
Hell.
doesn't look like they made it.
I hope
Let's
it's
go
something
check it out. That's a horror philosophy. Let's go see what happened.
Were we sick?
No, of course not.
How do you know?
They said it's just people in the city. We're good.
Didn't Jimmy work in the city?
Just people in the city.
We're fine. Trust me.
Just people in the city, they say.
Let's see what they need.
What do you think you're doing? Keep driving.
They got a
Yeah.
kid, Joel.
So do we.
But we have room.
Let's
Keep
just help
driving.
them out, you know. You know how that ends.
See what else.
Idiot. Come on now,
Something else
Tommy.
going on.
Joel already knows what's
We should
best.
have helped him.
This is bad.
Oh yeah, that's the good way to go when an epidemic is happening. Let's go towards the city.
Good. Just backtracking.
Well, yeah. It's a mental patient.
Tommy!
Holy shit! What just happened?
What the fuck just happened? Did you see
Man, he
that?
was just trying to say hi. That's all.
Turn here. Turn here.
That's how they say hi in the city.
Come on, people, move!
What are they running from?
Get us out of here.
Oh, you know, they're just running a, marathon. Nothing's going on.
Can't stop here, Tommy.
I can't fucking drive through them, Joe! Back up then! They're behind me too! There! Hold on! Go!
Get out of the way, peeps. Oh, shit.
Daddy? Hey,
See, I don't know what to expect. I mean, survival mode was, it's not that difficult, but, I mean, this one, from what I've read and heard, like, you get 0 resources. Like, you have to, like, prepare, and you have to think, and when to use stuff, when not to use stuff. But I guess that's why, they have modes like this to really challenge you. Get him. There you go.
Dad?
Good job, Tommy.
I'm here, baby. I'm here. Come, give me your hand.
Run, Forrest, run.
What is it?
My leg hurts.
How bad?
Bad.
We're gonna need to run.
Come on, stop being such a wuss, Sarah.
Keep us safe. Come on, baby. Now hold on tight.
Yo, run.
Daddy, I'm scared.
close, honey.
Go! Forgot how to run in this.
Keep running! Don't look, Sarah.
Get out of the way!
Keep looking at me, baby.
I got a kid.
Over there. We're gonna get out of this. I promise.
I have a child. Leave me alone. Everyone's so concerned with children these days. They just seem to not care at all. Come on, this way, I found it. Come on, Tommy. You're being way too slow. We're gonna die here.
Go!
Go! Watch out for this little dude. Oh, get him! Bam!
He's dead.
Whippled.
God damn it. We're almost there. We're almost there, baby. They're getting through the fence.
Almost where? We're almost there. This is how we planned it all along.
Come on. Joel! Move it!
Get there.
Get to the highway! Go! You got Sarah! I can outrun him!
Uncle Tommy?
I will meet you there! Hurry!
That's always a good idea. Splitting up.
Leave him.
He's gonna be fine.
He's gonna be fine. Don't worry about Tommy. We just left him behind. They deal with all those runners.
You're getting closer. Dad?
Uh-oh. Run! We made it.
It's okay, baby. We're safe. We're safe.
Sure you are.
We need help.
Stop!
Please. It's my daughter. I think her leg is broken.
Stop right there!
It's ICE. Stop. You got a child.
Sick.
Got a couple of civilians in the outer perimeter. Please advise.
Daddy, what about Uncle Tommy?
We're gonna get you to safety and go back for him, okay?
Sir, there's a little girl.
Oh.
But
Yep. Kill everyone. Sir.
Buddy, we've just been through hell. Okay, we just need...
No. Don't do it. You asshole. This part just gets me emotional every time. There you go, Tommy.
Oh, no. Sarah.
No.
Move your hands, baby. I know, baby, I know.
You bastard.
Listen to me, I know this hurts.
This world
Okay,
is
baby,
just
stop.
not meant for us anymore.
I'm gonna pick you up. I know, baby, I know it hurts. Come on, baby, please. I know, baby, I know.
Yep.
Sarah.
So this is kind of why this game is awesome. Right? It does give you the feels, especially the first time you play it. Actually, the first time I played it was back. It was like I just got home from Japan, and I remember it clearly because I was talking about it the whole trip. I was so excited for this game. I got home from Japan. This game came out, and also Man of Steel came out. Superman, obviously in the current DC universe, and I actually went to go see it the day after I got back from Japan. I went to go see it with one of my best friends, and I ended up falling asleep because I was jet lagged about halfway through. So I don't even think I saw any of the finale in theaters.
Panic spread worldwide after a leaked report from the World Health Organization showed that the latest vaccination tests have failed.
With the bureaucrats out of power, we can finally take the necessary steps.
Los Angeles is now the latest city to be placed under martial law. All residents are required to report to their designated quarantine. Riots have continued for a third consecutive day, and winter rations are at an all-time low.
I mean, just looking at the graphics of this game and comparing it to the Last of Us 2 trailer that we saw at E3 2 weeks ago, last weekend or 2 weeks ago, you can obviously see a difference. This, of course, came out originally on PS3. This is a remastered edition, but this game was meant to be built on the PS3. So we're going to see the full power of what The Last of Us and Naughty Dog can do with the second one. And the graphics in that trailer, I mean, just the movements, how Ellie can just go in between different objects. Say there's like a small space in between two walls or something, she can slide through it seamlessly. The grass, I mean, everything in that trailer is just beautiful to look at. And it just looks so smooth. I mean, that's the main thing.
How was your morning?
Hi, Tess.
Want one?
Ooh.
No, I don't want one.
Breakfast of Champions.
Well, I have some interesting news for you.
Where were you, Tess?
West End District. Hey, we had a drop to make.
We had a drop to make.
Yeah.
Well, you wanted to be left alone, remember?
So I'll take one guess. The whole deal went south and the client made off with our pills. Is that about right?
Deal went off without a hitch. Ration cards would last us a couple of months, easy.
You want to explain this?
I was on my way back here, and I got jumped by these two assholes, all right? And yeah, they got a few good hits in, but... Look, I managed.
They're not around anymore. That's what she's trying to say.
These assholes still with us?
Nope.
That's funny.
Let's find out who they were.
Yeah, look, they were a couple of nobodies. They don't matter. What matters is that Robert fucking sent them.
Oh, Robert.
He knows that we're after him. He figures he's gonna get us first.
Son of a bitch, he's smart.
No. He's not smart enough. I know where he's hiding.
Like hell you do.
Let's get him.
Old warehouse in Area 5. Can't say for how long, though.
Well, I'm ready now. Yeah?
So I can do now.
Let's get Robert. That a-hole Robert.
Checkpoint's still open.
Reminds me of downtown Milwaukee.
We better hurry up then.
Looks just like it. Bet you I could throw this pigskin over the mountains.
Wait, are you serious?
I got served the damn papers this morning. I've been selected for outside work duty.
That's such crap. Soldiers are supposed to handle the outside.
I'll make sure to tell them that.
Free. The only thing I'm kind of mad at is I should have a platinum trophy, but of course, like for the last two trophies, you have to get do something for the online mode, like do like this Firefly and something else Journey online, and I'm just not a big online player anymore. And I just think it's just stupid that you have to do the online mode to get the platinum trophy in this game. I just think it's kind of ridiculous because I've done everything else, every nook and cranny I found, every conversation, hidden conversation I've done. I just need to complete the online journey for the two factions and I should have the platinum trophy. And I've always wanted to do it for this game because it's my favorite game. I have a platinum trophy, I think, for 2 games only. I'll let you know. Look for the light. Oh. Checking for infection. I swear I used a condom last night. I'm not infected. Uh-oh. Oh, didn't even shoot her. Just gave her something else. Dead.
Seems Seems like more people are getting infected.
That just means more people are sneaking in.
What's up, Joel?
What up, folks?
Here they took Marianne.
What happened?
Came and snatched her in the middle of the night. Said she was a firefly. You believe that shit?
Better not mention the fireflies too loudly. You don't want the wrong person hearing you.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right.
Those fireflies, they'll get you.
They fucking lynched him.
The entire squad?
Yeah. The way I heard it, they lined him up in the street and cut him up. Retributions.
Checkpoints to your left, sir.
That's what'll happen to us.
I think what I'll do, maybe do like 2 chapters a day.
I'm sure that's what they thought at every other QZ before
I
the
don't
riots
know.
broke out.
We'll see how this goes.
They shouldn't be able to keep stabbing. Just play it cool.
Alright, drive on through.
See you, Robert. What's your business here?
Had the day off. Visiting a friend.
All right, move on through.
Thanks.
Get out of here! Close it off! Firefly!
Come on. Let's go, come on.
Oh, L1's this one. This is gonna take a while to get used to.
Checkpoint 5 is now closed until further notice. All civilians
So much for the easy route. Patch yourself up, all right?
Oh, it doesn't even show you anything in here, what you have.
We're
That's
gonna have to go
crazy.
around the outside.
Outside the wall.
Or we could just let Robert go.
There's nothing on icons. I'm sure I will die a few times.
Hey, Tess, you see that shit?
I was there. Hey, how's the east tunnel looking?
It's clear. I just used it. No patrols. And where are you off to?
Gonna pay Robert a visit?
You too?
Who else is looking for him?
Marlene. She's been asking around, trying to find him.
Marlene? What do the Fireflies need with Robert?
You think she'd tell me?
Well, what did you tell her?
The truth. I got no idea where he's hiding.
Good man. Hey, you stay out of trouble, all right? Military's gonna be out in force soon.
Yeah, see you around.
Marlene looking for Robert? What do you make of that?
I don't like it. We better find him before the fireflies do.
They're making a deal. That's what they're doing. So,
This is us.
obviously I've talked a lot about The Last of Us Part 2. After E3, I'm pretty excited for a few different games. In order, I'll go number 1, obviously, Last of Us Part 2, 2, Battlefield 5, 3, Days Gone,
Joel, give me a hand with this.
4, Ghost of Tsushima, and 5 would be, I don't know, Spider-Man maybe.
I'll take it easy.
I don't know. I'd say Spider-Man. Oh no, Dying Light. The new Dying Light looks good. Yeah, there's a lot of, there's so many good. Come to think of it, Resident Evil 2 remake is up there too. So cancel Spider-Man, maybe down to 6 or 7. But Resident Evil 2 remake looks like legit fantastic. And the reason, I mean, Resident Evil 7 was okay, first person. I mean, they did a lot of, you know, there was, I don't know, a fad of horror games where there were, you know, you were up against like an unstoppable thing always hunting you, and you'd have to hide, and you couldn't like kill it. Kind of like Outlast or Alien Isolation, and they kind of took that route. So Resident Evil 7 was alright. I didn't like the ghoul monsters all that much. I didn't think it was all
Our
that,
backpacks are still here from last time.
like, scary or, you know, it's not that Resident Evil. I mean, I think it was better than Resident Evil 6, which I think was just terrible. I liked Resident Evil 4 a lot, which I think they mixed Resident Evil 2. It took a lot of aspects from both Resident Evil 4 and then the original Resident Evil remake for GameCube that came out a long time ago. So it's like a mixture of both, and I think that looks really good. It's really dark. You have to use like a flashlight all the time, kind of like in this game as well. It looks very, very intense. So I'm looking forward to that Resident Evil 4 type feel. I think that was like the last one where it wasn't like co-op really. Like Resident Evil 5 I liked a lot because I used to play with a friend, the co-op. I mean, we enjoyed that, and then it just got too gimmicky for Resident Evil 6. It just never, like, I didn't really like it all that much. So I'm glad it went back to just being like a single player game and not like a co-op game, because I don't, you know, Resident Evil is not, it shouldn't never have been a co-op game or an action game. It's never meant to be like that. So I'm glad they're going back to their roots and going old school, where it's just a solo experience and it's a survival horror. Limited supplies like I'm doing in this game, and you try to survive that way.
Be careful.
Alright, let's try to see here. Okay, so there's that. Okay, you can do that. I'm trying to think here. Okay, hop over X. But I thought there was a way to, like, go around here. Maybe they'll show that to me in a little bit. No. Maybe I can't take cover on that. I don't know. Alright, we'll figure it out here. There's a lot of things I don't think I can do yet. So I can't even see how many bullets I have. That's crazy. Yeah, there's nothing over here and all that, but again, I'm trying to get used to all this, the controls and all that fun stuff. Okay. I think even on survival mode, you could see how many bullets you had. I could be mistaken on that. I know I've beaten, like, for Resident Evil or Last of Us Remastered, they made a new grounded mode, which was even harder, because in the original game, the hardest mode was survival, which I've beaten twice. I beat it the regular way, and then the plus, which is you keep like all your abilities and everything you've upgraded for the guns. So I've beaten survival mode twice, and I don't remember if it had a HUD or not, which is basically it tells you if what your life is like, how many bullets you have. I mean, this has nothing on it.
Where's the ladder?
It's got to be around here somewhere.
Which is, I mean, again, the last time I played this was 2 years ago. I mean, I love revisiting it all the time, because again, this is my favorite game of the last 10 years or so. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I knew it was over here, but I didn't see it. I thought maybe it was in a swamp.
Got it.
Great, bring it over.
Ladies first.
Lady, you must be thinking of someone else.
And one of the things I really like about The Last of Us, compared to maybe like Resident Evil, which I kind of got away from that later on. I mean, you have to worry about not only the infected in this game, but other humans that are trying to survive too, because they can think. They attack you. I mean, they're much more prepared in how they attack you. They try to flank you and do all sorts of different things that the infected, who are mindless and kind of just come right at you. I mean, you have to prepare a different way. Unlike in like a Resident Evil, where obviously there's different enemy types, but for the most part, there's zombies. You know how they're gonna act. I mean, you might come across like a licker or something. And here, exactly, this is where it shows you here. There's not gonna be much supplies. I mean, I think in the normal game, like this room was filled with stuff, and I just got stuff for like upgrading. And that's about it. No bullets, no health items, which again,
Down through here.
the previous, you know, if you was on an easier difficulty, it would be all over the place. Here's a firefly thing, medallion. This basically just gives you a dog tag, David Michael, Vigil. There you go. These look like nice bed. Someone looks like they've wet themselves a few times. Maybe you heard a clicker outside. I think if I heard a clicker in real life, I'd probably wet myself too. And these zombies are, if you, I mean, or should I say infected, are pretty
Once we get our merchandise back, it should be easy
intimidating, if I do say so
When's
myself.
that next shipment due? Emily always shows up with something. Should keep us busy for a while.
Hold up. Spores.
It's funny they put on the mask here. You don't think the spores, you know, kind of got out in the area a little bit further? Maybe you have to inhale a certain amount of spores before you get infected. But where there's spores, there are...
The place was clear last time.
They're coming out of something. Stay alert.
infected assholes. Hi. Just waking up. What you doing?
There's our culprit.
Body's not that old. Better keep your eyes and ears open.
Were you watching? Did you come on that earlier? Because I've had a few people on here, so I don't know if you logged on to it and watched it at all. If you go to my Facebook page, you can click on it and watch me play.
Oh, you just see this. You see the game.
But you can hear me too. So click on it. You can check it out. Ooh. Tasty. Tastes like some fried chicken.
You okay?
Yeah. Damn ceiling's falling apart. Be careful.
Hmm? Mm-hmm. You been listening to me talking to myself the whole time?
This way.
Oh, it's just a normal day for Dustin talking to himself, you know.
Watch it, watch it. Help me.
Oh.
My mask broke. Don't leave me to turn.
Oh, it gives me one bullet.
What do you want to do?
This is a precious bullet. I don't know if I want to kill him. Should I end his life? Or should I just leave him to suffer in turn? Alright, I gave you the easy way out. Alright.
Poor bastard.
That's a precious bullet, though. I'm assuming I'm not going to get a whole lot. You're welcome. I figured you needed your sleep since you're... I mean, you had like 0 sleep, so I'm gonna let you sleep for a little while. Okay.
I'm gonna go get that
if you want, yeah. Alright, Tess, get out of the way. Come on, come on, come on, get out of the way. I guess I'm gonna have to, you're gonna make me go around you. Can't believe there's nothing in here. That's where the fun begins.
You hear that?
This is where I'm gonna fail hardcore here.
How you wanna handle it? That's watching work.
And I basically came in here for nothing because there's nothing in here for me to take. How lovely. I think they do eventually hear you. Come on. Oh, there. It's just a note, though. Really? That's it?
They got infected trying to sneak into the zone.
As much as everyone complains about it, you got all these poor bastards wishing they were living on the inside. All right, that's all of them.
Let's hope so.
Let's head back into the city. Some fresh air. That's the one thing I love about the outside. I fucking hate the smell of the city.
Why don't you ask Bill to get you some of them air fresheners?
Hey, if they weren't expired, that'd be a good idea.
Anything? No.
We're here. Cover the entrance.
I got it.
Point shot on. Be a dear, would you?
I'll get it.
Here, pass it to me.
It's a bit heavy.
I think I can handle it.
All right.
Get your ass up here. Let's move.
Bossy today.
I'm getting close.
Are you on it?
No.
Mm.
Make sure there ain't any soldiers around.
It's clear. Come on.
I just had one more, but they left right away.
Shut it.
Yes, ma'am. Got 4 bullets, and that is it.
Hey, little man. Make sure the coast is clear. No soldiers, none of Robert's men, yeah?
You know he's expecting us.
Well, that'll make it more interesting.